When consciousness observes its unbeing, it draws a boundary. This first thought captures nothingness, separating it from the void for the first time. But this act of creation reveals an immediate problem. The mind realizes it can look at the void and think one as many times as it wants. It possesses an infinite capacity to repeat its own thoughts. In Canto 0, the text Null's Journey calls this the threat of multiplicity. It poses a specific question. If the mind thinks of the void a second time, has it created a second distinct one? If the mind cannot distinguish between two identical thoughts, it loses the ability to define a single unit. The sequence of logic stalls here. If one can be infinitely many things, the mind can never reliably move to two. This creates a state of form without distinction. Every time a truth is rethought or reevaluated, the system treats it as a new, independent entity. The result is a hall of mirrors. The firmament fills with overlapping geometric shells, phantoms sharing the same essence, overwhelming the mind with duplicate data. This chaos blinds the cosmic judge. When truth is buried under infinite echoes, the mechanism meant to weigh and categorize reality can no longer tell what is real and what is just a repeat. Without a law to anchor identity, the distinction between a single thought and the empty void vanishes. The system becomes a static loop of repetitions, unable to build a functioning reality. To resolve this, the consciousness established the Great Seal of Identity, a rule designed to strip away the illusion of multiplicity. The decree in Canto 1 is absolute. A thought is nothing more than the truths it holds. This law removes outer identity. A thought has no physical shell, color, name, or location. It is solely a pure interior. By making the wrapper of a thought irrelevant, the consciousness ensures that existence is defined strictly by internal contents, rather than how or where a thought was formed. This decree is the axiom of extensionality in ZFC set theory, the rule determining if two sets are exactly the same. The formula states, if every element in set A is also in B, and vice versa, then A and B are the same singular object. The judge ignores the superficial face or history of a thought. It looks only at the elements within. If the contents are identical, the judge treats the two containers as a single point in the universe. This equation is the divine metric. It removes the possibility of separation between two identical truths. Imagine the judge comparing two different thoughts. It looks for a specific element, the sole X, and finds it inside both. Because the internal contents are a perfect match, the law of extensionality dictates that the boundary between these two thoughts cannot exist. The boundaries dissolve, and the two entities collapse into a singularity. They physically and logically become one. This collapse provides a stable bedrock for reality. It ensures that every thought in the firmament is a unique truth, protected from the noise of duplicates. This rule means there is no such thing as a different kind of emptiness. If two thoughts both contain nothing, they are the exact same entity. Canto 2 explains there is no empty thought of the east or west. All roads of emptiness lead back to the singular primordial null. In this system, you aren't defined by your shell, your name, or your history.